So the next topic which will be discussed today is about decentralized exchanges. As you know, in decentralized exchanges, the customers are using their own wallets, and they are responsible for wallets, because in crypto exchanges which are centralized, there's all the time, as far as it is headed like one counterparty, there is a really risk that somebody would break it. So they say that the future is for decentralized exchanges. Today, Thomas Perry, who is the next one, will be speaking about BitSafety, a decentralized exchange. Let's have a look at this stage.
Technology risks for the cryptocurrency industry. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I spent 18 years working in securities, managing sensitive information and online security. I worked for the Office of Naval Intelligence, where I held a top secret SCI clearance. And more recently, I was the CTO of a financial company whose focus was to secure sensitive data using PCI compliance and PADSS compliance. In my time and during my time there, I ripped apart the back-end technologies of credit unions and banks to figure out how they worked. So let's just start with a level set. Let's identify web technology and what it is. I'm talking about anything that's www. That uses a web browser or a web app to communicate via HTTP messaging, which requires a web server. Can we all agree on that? All right. What are the pros of web technology? Well, it's an industry standard for developing websites, right? It's fast, it's efficient for creating websites and web apps for web development. It's taught at every major university in the world. When students come out of those universities, they know web development, they know Java, they know JavaScript. It's appropriate for non-sensitive data. That's Netflix, web streaming, news sites, Wikipedia. And almost all internet navigation is driven through web browsers and web apps. There's two edges to a sword. This is the other edge. Let's talk about the vulnerabilities. So that's the problem. Here are the facts. Out of 113,000 websites, from 72 of the most popular plugins, 37% of them have at least one vulnerable plugin. The average website uses approximately 184 plugin dependencies. And of those dependencies, the median time it takes to fix a vulnerability is over 3 years. Does anybody wonder why cryptocurrency exchanges have lost over $1 billion last year? It has nothing to do with the blockchain, it's web technology. Let's talk about browser vulnerabilities. Firefox had over 340 vulnerabilities last year alone. That's one a day. MSN, Microsoft's Edge, the replacement for Internet Explorer, their top-of-the-line browser, had twice the vulnerabilities that Internet Explorer did last year. Isn't it supposed to be less, not more? Unfortunately, it's kind of like whack-a-mole. And if you don't know what whack-a-mole is, it's a game. There's a board with holes in it, and these moles jump up out of these holes, and you hit them with a baton, and then they fall back down. And then another one pops up, and you hit that one. And then those are your hackers. They're coming up out of those holes, and you're hitting them. Well, they're getting faster and faster, and you can't keep up. Why? Because everything is reactive. The remedies are all reactive. You can't keep up. Nobody can keep up. So I'm going to read this now, because I think this is important. JP Morgan is going to spend $500 million on security this year, and they still feel challenged. That's from their general counsel. Here's another one. The exchange's management was aware of security issues prior to the breach and took measures to enhance the exchange's safety, but it still didn't work. Security solutions layered on top of a flawed foundation isn't sustainable. $500 million for security isn't sustainable. And even if it was, the exchange proved it doesn't solve the problem. First, SafetyBit is a decentralized exchange on the internet, not the web. We're not on the web. That's that big globe. We're off to the side, all on our own. It has an intrusion detection system, IDS, built in. The KSM is interrogated on the back end at every step of the way for the format to be correct and the data to be correct. If the format and or the data signature is wrong and that connection is abused, that IP is banned automatically. Let's switch to IT security. OpenSCAP, 375-point lockdown. What does that mean? It means it's more secure than an unclassified system, which is a 350-point system, in a top secret government facility, like in the US. And my favorite part is the internal servers are offline. The exchange is always 100% offline. It's called non-public facing in the financial industry. Every message that goes through the clearing mechanism that's built in is done offline. It's always offline. There's never a moment where that exchange touches the internet or the web. So this is a model of the web tech, and it's a holistic view from endpoint to endpoint to show you where the vulnerabilities are. You're welcome to come talk to me about it, about this part of it. Here's how we do it. Here's how SafetyBit does it. I think that you can come talk to me about this too, but I think the takeaway here is everywhere there's a connection, you see those locks? That's a security feature built right into it. Oh yes, SafetyBit's also a master-to-master solution. You can take one down, but there's many more. So SafetyBit is a combination of security measures, secure software development, secure software applications, secure IT infrastructure, and it's decentralized. It's inaccessible to the web, where you hold and control your money. You manage your master key. I don't want it. It's yours.
In Vienna is where we start. The team and I will convene at the European Blockchain Investment Congress, where we will speak of the future of blockchain and why this is the most profound invention of our time. We will then descend in Las Vegas, Nevada, with a large Latin American conference. These people are investing big. They're liquid investors investing in top projects, including some of ours. From Vegas, we fly directly to London, where we meet with the top minds in the venture capital arena, including Tim Draper. We play golf at the most exclusive resort in London. It's gonna be awesome.